Hello once again everybody. So the purpose of today's video is to show why I am doing all of these calls to these different places, and to show you, I guess, what they try to do. So I've re-enabled all the stuff I had disabled so I can show you. I've re-enabled the task manager. Of course it don't really matter, we don't need to go here anyway. But so the first thing they try to do usually is go to the event viewer, and it's conveniently located on the start menu right now, so we'll go ahead and click on it. Now in here they will try to say these are viruses, or that these errors are being sent to their server, which is completely false. I mean, any of these errors listed here could be for, it's something as simple as the time failed to update or something like that. So we can actually see what these errors are. And it will just say, what the error is. And they will claim that these are viruses and all that good stuff, but we know better than that. And they'll say you have 656 security threats and all that good stuff, system errors. And this is a virtual machine that's just been installed for 2 or 3 days, and all these errors are from today alone. So warning, timeout period has expired. This is about the DHCP server, and loss leads to the IP address. So this is just a lot of network stuff pretty much. So it's definitely not any kind of virus. So anyway, you can actually clear all these out. So right click on system and put clear log. Just put clear and they'll all disappear. And then this one appears showing that it was cleared. So there's always going to be something in there. Okay, anyway, moving on. So the next thing they like to do is, of course, I've re-enabled the run box. My keyboard from my real computer does not cross over to the virtual machine. I set it that way for a reason, because the cursor actually gets locked in the virtual machine because I don't have the integration stuff installed. And the reason I don't have that installed is because it was showing that it was a virtual machine, so I had to uninstall it. But anyway, we can get the on-screen keyboard. We can go to Windows key and R, which puts the run box up. So from here, sometimes they'll type CMD, which puts the command prompt up. And then this pops up, and they'll put CD ... CD ... So it goes to the C drive. And then from here they'll type tree, which shows a layout basically of the directory structure. And they'll type some BS basically. And I'll just show you an example of something they would do. So as you'll see, a bunch of stuff will start flashing up on the screen. And they're saying that this is a diagnostic tool or it's scanning something. But it's really just so it gives them time to type something. So here we go. And I'll type something as it's going. So as you can see, I've typed antivirus expired, must upgrade now, and they'll say that this is Windows saying that to you, which it's complete BS, because they just typed that as they was running the tree command. And they get a lot of people this way because, you know, in this virtual machine I don't have an antivirus. Now if I really didn't know anything about computers and I didn't have an antivirus, or if I did and they had wrote this message saying that it had expired, I would probably believe them and I would probably pay them money to upgrade for me. Which, by the way, you can get a free antivirus from Microsoft Security Essentials. And so if you do need an antivirus, I would suggest you go there. It's completely free, and I'll just show you the link. So you just go to Microsoft.com/ security_essentials and press enter, and you can get the antivirus from there if you need one, which most people probably have one, but if you don't, this is a good free one to use. There's several other free there's several other free ones out there, such as AVG, and I don't remember the other ones, to be honest, but there's several free ones out there. Just do a search for free antivirus, but be very careful because some of them will actually give you viruses instead of get rid of them. But this is definitely a trusted one, so I would recommend it to anybody that needs one. So anyway, enough with that. Okay, so one more thing which he did earlier when he was on my computer is he went to internet options, and what he said there was also complete BS. I think he went to privacy, and let's see, I don't remember exactly what he did. Maybe settings. Let's see. Might take me a second to find it here. Okay, he went, yeah, this way. He went to restricted sites, and then he went to custom level, and then he said, you know, okay, this is restricted sites. This is what I would put a site in. First of all, I'm going to close this out. So if I did not trust a site, or I did not want it to be able to be accessed, I would go to this internet options, and I would click on restricted sites, and I would click this sites button, and I would add the site here, and then, you know, it would be disabled. We'll use security settings, so everything would use these settings on this custom level right here. So all this stuff, of course, is disabled on an unsecure site that you don't trust. So that's easy for them to just, you know, nobody that knows about computers, they could go here and say, well, you know, all this stuff has been disabled, so if you pay us, we'll enable it again for you. Well, if you click cancel and you go to trusted sites and custom level, guess what? Everything's enabled. So that's just another thing for them to get money. And anyway, even more stuff I'm sure would be enabled on this one. So anyway, that's just another thing for them to get money from people that don't know anything about computers. I hope this video has helped at least a few people out. And if you get any calls from these people, do not give them your money, because more than likely somebody in your family is going to know about computers. So if you do have a problem with your computer at the time, you know, pay a family member $20 to fix it. I'm sure they'll be happy, and that's much better than paying these support people for $300-400, you know. And like, even if you don't have a bank account, like I said on there, they still want you to go like to Walmart or something and get one of those prepaid Visa cards. So it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, I know they need money, you know, to live on, but that's just not a honest way of living, in my opinion. Trying to scam people out of money. So anyway, like I said, I hope this video has helped at least a few people out, and if you have any suggestions or comments, just leave them in the comments section below. Or if you have any suggestions of phone numbers I should call of these scam people, feel free to leave it or message it to me, and I'll put it in the list, because like I said before, I have a pretty big list here. Let's see, I've called Techarex, and by the way, just let me show you something else which was pretty ridiculous. Okay, so we'll just put Google up here, and we'll type in Techarex Fort. Okay, it's being slow. Worth, Texas. And this is the people that I just talked to. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty ridiculous. Okay, so they have a 3-star rating. Of course, that tells you something right there. But the address that they give, this 746 Aviator Drive, it's located in an airport, and the building that they say they're in is an airport hangar. So it's kind of, you know, that's kind of a red flag right there. I always ask for their address and look it up on Google if you have any doubts, because I think this one's actually kind of funny. Now, I wanted to say something like, oh, do you fly in from wherever you're from and work in the U.S. in this airport hangar? Because, you know, it's just weird. So we'll zoom into this a little bit so you can see. And this whole area is the airport. It's actually called, what was it called again? Something Airfield. I can't. Hicks Airfield is what it is. That's right. Hicks Airfield in Fort Worth, Texas. Excuse me. So as soon as this will load, we'll be able to see. Hurry up. Okay, so all these buildings are airport hangars, and you can plainly see that there's airplanes right beside it. This right here is the one that they're claiming is Techarex. And I just find it pretty funny, you know, that they say that's where they're located. So anyway, enough babbling on. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope it's helped somebody. So thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.